Good evening, everybody, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. This is the Ultensia PvP Challenger League. Welcome, everybody. We have got another night of awesome PvP action for you tonight. At the end of our fourth week, we have got a Clash of the Titans. It is going to be this small to ride taking on the Murder Ball Cultists coming at you. We've got a full match of awesomeness. But first, let's meet our players. Hailing from the red side, the north side of your screen, they are this small to ride. Guys, tell us who you are and who you are playing.
Looks like I'm on top of the list, so I will be. I'm Sway. I'll be playing Husk. I am substituting for one of our players that's not going to be here this week, and he is a undead warlock, and he's got his little imp buddy with him.
All right. Up next.
Hey, I'm Nick. I'm also substituting. I stole Andrew's character, so I'm playing Socks tonight. I stole his place on the stream and his character.
All right. So for the OGs of this small to ride, who do we got?
Hi, I'm Meg, aka Matt3, and I'm playing Twinkle Fin.
Thank you. And
That's all you get.
okay, well, all right then. Across the map from them, playing from the south side of your screen, they are Murder Ball Cultists. Tell us who you are and who you are playing.
Hey everyone, I am Alucard. I am playing Tacklin the Flowing Fire Fist, a fighter monk. So, looking forward to fighting all the small things tonight.
I'm Blondosaurus Rex, playing Leko, the Kalishtar Forge Player.
Hi, I'm Tristan. I'm playing Pedro, the Earth Genasi cleric, fighter, murder ball enthusiast.
There you go. So we're bound to see some murder balls tonight. Tonight we are playing down in the dungeon. Quick review of these rules. All of the lanterns have been turned off in the dungeon. You are reliant on your dark vision as well as any light you are casting. Opening the mimic chests without a light source is at disadvantage unless you have something specific or special going on for you. Oh, Cody just remembered he never got initiative. He's going to start grabbing papers and act like he's done this before, even though he has. Also, the roof is set to 10 feet high. You are not flying anywhere, at least not very high tonight. Being captured by the mimics does score double damage points against people while they are restrained until the start of their next turn. Does not deal double damage, so that is purely just a bookkeeping scoring thing on my end. That is where we get our bonus points from this week. So let me now do the awkward thing on stream where I get people's initiatives. Does anybody above a 20?
Nat 20 with a 22.
22 for Husk. All right. Anybody 19, 18, 17?
17.
All right. We got Petro and Twinkle. Who's got my higher dex score?
I'm at a 3? No, excuse me, I'm at a... Yeah, probably.
I have a 1,
What do you have?
so...
Oh, I have a 2.
All
That's why
right.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's you.
Twinkle and Petro starting the rivalry early with the dex scores. After that, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
Wait, no, go back.
12.
12.
12. Yeah, Tacklin's going to win that adventure on dex, unless Socks has a +5 as well.
Dirty
Mine is
45.
+6, my initiative.
Oh, your initiative is a +6. What is your dex?
+4.
+4. Oh, Socks. Socks Midnight coming in.
Meow, meow.
Meow meow.
The
Could he go
initiative fights
fast?
this time around.
All right.
We're getting this fighting in early.
Socks Midnight, and then Tacklin I am confused and maybe disappointed. And last but not least, I believe we have Lecco, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay. That's where clerics belong. That's where
Right
clerics
where
all
clerics should be.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey.
just amazed that I had advantage and I rolled a 1 and a 3. What is that?
Oh.
What is that?
Yeah. It is.
D&D. That's
I
D&D.
even
pray today?
bought dice on D&D Beyond because I was like, maybe that'll help. with it.
Getting all the bad rolls out now. That's fine. Get them all now.
All right, guys. Here we go. We've got 60 minutes on the clock. 30 minutes for each team. It is going to be a fantastic night of action. Cody gets everything, all the timers and all the nonsense set up here in front of him. Okay. So, let's do this, that. There we go. Actually write your like team colors next to them so I know whose clock should be running. Okay. Up first, it is going to be Husk. You've got 30 minutes for your team. What do you want to do?
Husk is going to shoulder Jeffrey the Imp. We're both going to go invisible for our pre-round actions. I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Pre-round greater. You can't. You can do regular invisibility. Greater invisibility only lasts a minute.
Okay, fair enough. Then I'm going to cast Form of Dread, walk out, all wreathed in shadows dripping to the floor. Can my imp go invisible? That's just his action.
Yeah,
You can just do that.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stick with a small one. And then I'm going to climb on the walls until I am standing vertically from the ceiling.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold my action for the first person that I can see.
Okay. How far out are
I'm
you
going
moving?
I'm going to shield, so I'm going to go, I don't know if I can move my person. I'm going to go 5 feet here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to be standing on the ceiling. Because I can spider climb with hands free.
Yep. All right. So standing on the ceiling right there. All right. That is it for Husk. Twinkle, what do you got?
So first of all, for pre-run action, she's going to do a quick shot of Jin, and she's going to find the camera like she's in the office, and just look from Socks, who's acting a little differently, to the ginormous goth weirdo that just spider climbed on the wall.
Oh,
And-
thanks.
Just okay. She's going to look at this giant sign that was gifted to her by Granny's gladiators and tear up a little bit and say, "This was for you, Granny." And she's going to attack the fucking moth that keeps flying at my face. We're going to use our movement. So I have 40 feet. Nope, we've done this 4 weeks in a row now, baby doll. She's going to move, get to the wall.
Okay.
Make the check to climb.
Okay. No check if you're proficient in athletic or acrobatics.
Athletics, yes.
Yeah. No check. You're up and over.
Flying
Okay.
fairy.
I'm not flying. It's been said 15 times we don't fly this week, so that
You just can't fly
What was
higher
it,
than
20
10 feet.
feet?
So, yeah.
I have. Oh, and I apologize. The other two things in my pre-round, I took from channel points. Thank you very much. Death Ward and Haste. She has 80 feet of movement.
Okay.
Just gonna go ahead and yeah. So my 40
40 gets you to the first square in.
gin and juice.
There you
I
go. One more for
can-
40.
Yeah, I take.
There you go.
I can barely see. Ooh, yeah, I can see the one of the first rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking moth. I'm gonna get to the room.
Okay. Go for it.
Yep, and get in. My first tasted action is going to be. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can. Before I do that, before I get in there, damn it. Sorry that this is taking so long, guys. I apologize. She's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
and we're gonna put it 60 feet. So she's doing math in her head, which she's not great at, but she's going to assume, so I can cast at 60. We're gonna put it about there,
Okay. How big
that-
is Fairy Fire?
20 feet.
And it's a square, I believe.
It is cube.
Cube.
Is cube.
Okay. So I will. Let's see. That is a 10-foot cube. That is a 20-foot cube. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
I'm guessing you wanted to go over the other chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yep.
As much as she thinks she can get, yes.
Yeah.
She's okay. Then she removes, gets back there. Second hasted action, she's going to do the intelligence check. What
Yes.
is this?
Investigation.
Oh, brother. Okay. It's an 8.
18 is gonna fail DC of 20, but you still get the boon. What boon would you like? You're gonna take 30 points of untyped damage, and you are gonna be restrained until the start of your next turn.
Yeah. I would like to take the. Give me the money, Alex.
The money? You would like the money? Got it.
And that's gonna be it. Thank you very much.
Okay. 3 points for Twinkle, and is restrained. After that, it is Petro.
Petro's going to walk out, shake his back a little, sprout 2 dragon wings as he sprouted many times so far in these weeks. His skin turns to bark, like it seems like it should just be part of this, and starts flying 5 feet off the ground, basically. Oh, that's not me. Right over here, moving, trying to see where that light's coming from.
Okay.
I can see Twinkle, correct? I can see half the token.
Yeah.
All right. I see Twinkle there. I am going to bonus action let rip a dragon's breath.
You are too far away.
It's 30 feet for that one, right?
It
I
is
move
30 feet.
Closer. Remember doing that.
There you go. Now-
And let rip the dragon's breath, and I forgot the name of that spell, so
Okay.
What type of damage?
Yes. Fire.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, dexterity saving throw with advantage for haste, Twinkle, and you can see it.
But I'm grappled.
Restrained,
So-
you still. I'll double check it, but I don't think restrained.
what's the name of that spell again?
46 line of dragon breath.
Yeah, what? Draconic transformation?
So it's a flat roll.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
It's 68.
Yep. No, I'm trying to remember the name of the spell.
It's a
Alright,
nat
well.
20 for 23 save.
That'll save.
13 fire damage.
Yeah, she weirdly sticks. 13 halved because that shot of Jin was fire resistance. Oh, you think I didn't come ready?
But all my spells ignore fire resistance.
They do?
Yep, I have the feat. Elemental Abdet, fire.
Why did I waste this money? I am so excited about this week. This is going great.
Does that stack
This
with-
is great. This is
I
so
also
great.
got it this week for
So how
ignoring fire
much?
resistance.
13.
How much again?
13.
Fucking phenomenal. I took it. I'm trying. There we go.
I'm going to
Thank
shoot
you.
the dragon because the dragon stepped out and hurt my new friend this week, and
Yes.
I'm going to shoot the dragon.
Don't call me a friend. That's weird.
Oh, that is a natural 20.
All right.
I'm within 60 feet of you? Damn.
You're within 120 feet of me. That's all that
Right,
matters.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm going to roll both
I was wondering if
attacks.
I was within 60 feet of you
Oh,
there.
actually, I'm going to roll the damage for the first one is 14 plus an additional D10 of. Ooh, so that is 24 damage on the first one.
It rolled the 2d10 for the crit already.
Yeah. So the first damage is just the Eldritch Blast. The second D10 is from a class feature.
Awesome.
For being Undead Warlock.
Perfect. 24 points of force damage.
And then we're gonna roll again. Oh, I don't think a 14 hits you.
Nope.
Can we say it does?
No.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
did hit me. My pre-round action was to cast Shield of Faith. I forgot to state that with all the other things.
Okay. So
22 for that.
there you go.
All right. So I took 30. All right. I am now going to action. Remember that Scorching Ray shoots 3 blasts at low levels instead of 2, and shoot 4 rays at my not Husk's friend over here.
Okay.
And I have advantage due to being the
Them
guardian of
being
nature.
restrained. Yeah.
Oh, I am my guardian of nature.
Okay.
So it's 3, and then I'm making sure. Yeah, each one. So 4.
So with the one that's already happened, it's going to be 4 total. I need to make a concentration check for Fairy Fire real quick.
Yeah. It's going to be 4 more attacks at you.
So that'll be 5. Okay, let me, please. How do I do this? Oh my fucking god. It's a con check.
Con save.
Con saving throw.
Oh, okay, so that was, it's a dirty,
First one saves.
it's a,
All right.
yeah, okay.
So 26 hits for the first attack.
That'll hit.
I'm just hitting the button twice. I'm assuming a 14 misses for the second one.
It misses, yeah.
All right. 23.
Hits,
Third attack is 24,
hits.
and that was all my attacks. So now I roll
Okay.
this button 3 times. 4 damage, 10 damage. It's going to be 17 damage altogether. Wait,
Thank
no, one of
you.
these was a 1. One of these. Let me. How do I pull? Here. Sorry. Still trying to get used to this.
They're all 2s.
What?
You're good.
No, my second one, I had 2 1s. I had a 1 and a 2, and a 4 and a.
It's
Oh, I see what it did there. Okay.
Yep.
So my spell automatically does that.
there you go.
That is fun. Sorry about that. 17 damage to you.
Thank you.
And that is
I'll make 3
my
con saves.
Okay.
and that is my turn after I update my life
Four-
total from being hit.
14.
Saves.
It's 3 10s. 3 10s.
Okay. The nat 18's gonna save, and 14 again.
Saves. Okay.
So Fairy Fire's still up.
Fairy Fire is still up after Petro Sots.
I am on
Nope.
standing on the floor. Just making that clear.
Thank you on the floor.
All right, Socks for his pre-round action cast Long Strider, so I'm not even faster than before. He will cast. I'm gonna take the Death Ward from our thing. I don't know if I need to explicitly
You're
say
good.
that. Mirror Image as a spell.
Okay.
So now there are just a bunch of little cats running around.
Okay.
I will look up at Husk on the ceiling and go meow, which is
Meow.
very inspiring. Go ahead and take that, Bardic.
I
inspiration.
will. Is it a 1d8 at this level? What is it?
He is a 1d10.
Oh.
Actually.
Fair enough. Thank you.
And he's,
I feel
he's
inspired.
A Valor Bard, so you can add that to a whole bunch of things. And then I will just go a running. Just in. So it's 40 feet of movement. So I'm a very, very speedy cat.
Okay.
I will leap over the wall, because I am
Mhm.
proficient in one of those, if not both of them.
Sounds good.
And I'll hang out right here, because that is my movement.
Okay. Sounds good. That's your action was to cast Mirror Image. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. All right. After Socks, Tacklin.
Right. So first thing I'm gonna do in my pre-round is drink my potion to get me that strength up. And then as we step out, I am going to flare up with a haste, and I'm gonna be a furry turtle again. Furry turtle's just fun word of the week. So my movement is 110. come this way, up and over the wall. And I see people. I see a lot of people.
I'm in
So-
darkness now. Oh,
Wiggle's having a full-on Muppet Babies moment of just zoomies, too many cat,
We're all twitching.
motherfucker on the ceiling.
Yeah. That's 45, and then I see a friend right here. So we're gonna run up here.
Okay.
Hello. I heard you like to meow. And then I'm going to, from here, I'm going to use my hasted action to light my lantern that I have on my belt.
Okay.
So that was the 30 feet. Also, anyone within the bright light of the 30 feet that's invisible, I get to see.
Okay.
So it's the Lantern of Revealing. And then I'm... Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm looking it up.
Yep. All right, and
Swear
then
his
I'm
face.
you can see the imp now.
only if it's within 30 feet of me. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some shots with my main action. First attack. Net 20. So that is
Roll the mirror image check.
oh,
Socks?
I'm sorry, you're right.
No, it's she rolls it.
I roll a
Okay.
d20
Mm-hmm.
on a 6 or higher. Okay, so it attacks the image
Yep.
when you poof
He-
it.
Yep. So the nat 20 hits the image. No roll for damage. Next attack.
Okay.
Double check the wording on Lantern of Revealing. It does not specify other illusions. It's exclusively for invisibility.
Does a 22 hit?
It hits another one of my illusions.
Ah. Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action dodge,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. After tackling, let go.
Okay. Pre-round aid at 3rd level for my team.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move up 30. I have oh god. Acrobatics proficiency.
Over you go with skill and a plum.
And what is happening?
So many things, Abed.
I'm scrolling. I'm trying to zoom in and it's zooming out. Okay.
Liko walks in with a pizza.
Goes walking in with a lot of confusion. And then I'm going to dash forward
Okay.
another 30 towards the light,
The light.
and that's it.
Okay. Sounds good. At the end of Lego's turn is the end of the round. We're going back to the top. Husk.
I didn't make a note of this, Cody, but if I would like to move my imp, does that have to be after my turn?
It technically
don't-
happens immediately after your turn, but you use
Okay.
the bonus action to command it. So as long as you've issued the command, then we'll work
Okay.
it out.
So I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to issue the command to go fuck with tackling.
Okay.
And I am going to use my 35 crawling speed to crawl on the ceiling, get right up in his face, and blast.
Upside down, Spider-Man style. It is at disadvantage because he took the dodge action.
Is it just for one attack, or is that for both?
It's for
For
both.
the whole turn? Fair enough.
Yep. You can choose other targets. You do see the other two players, but just to let you know.
Does he look like he's dodging Cody?
Yeah, yeah. He
Okay.
looks like a
If he
monk.
looks like he's a monk prepared for battle, I might.
He's a blurry
retrace my
monk
steps.
doing the Rock Lee dodge stance. Yeah, man. It's not.
I didn't know how good his dodge was. He might just be standing there, and
I
still
don't
can't hit
know.
him.
It's up to you.
I'm going to I'm going to shoot at Leko then, because not a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Hit me.
26 hits. I will hit you, and then you're going to take this damage on top of that.
That does it. That's correct.
So that is 9. We're going to roll an additional d10 of damage. So that is 16 total on the first hit,
Okay.
What kind of damage is it?
and then a
Just
26 again.
Force damage, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, force damage. Yes,
So the
and
first
then
one was 26,
16.
16.
Yes. And then the second damage was 11. And then my little lovely imp is going to come over here and fuck with Tacklin. He's going to use the help action.
So many friends.
You can see him now, but he is invisible.
Okay. So help action for Socks to attack Tacklin. Is that what I'm understanding?
The help action to... Yeah, what... Oh, so I would have to declare helping... I just wanted him to mess with Tacklin to make his attacks at disadvantage.
Okay. I'll see if I can work that out. All right. After Husk, Twinkle.
I am going to. I'm assuming I'm not restrained anymore.
You are not. Your turn has started. The mimic
Kazoo.
lets go of you.
Okay, I'm going to drop Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Bonus action Rage. And I'm going to click on the right button. Fuck it. They're there. I'm gonna. Is that Leko?
Yes.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
let go.
Correct.
I'm so sorry, baby. But your teammates are cowards, so I'm gonna have to hit you. And I'm going to.
It's okay. I still think you're beautiful.
I am. Thank you. I'm going to reckless.
I would like to make it at this neutral because of my reaction.
Okay.
Within 30 feet. That can I blind you? Can you be blinded?
Probably. Yep.
Then I suppose disadvantage on the attack.
Okay, well, I just rolled and it was a 20. Dirty. Does that hit?
Dirty 20? No.
Okay. Then I'm going to. Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep hitting you. Is it a disadvantage again?
No.
No,
It's
just the
one
one time?
One time.
One time.
One more time.
Rather use it than not.
Let me see. Okay, because you won't do it advantage. I can get fucked, I guess. 27's gonna hit, so. D&D Beyond, not today, my good friend. Not today, my good man. That's 16 plus 3.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
And with haste, I get one more action.
Yes.
So is that 2 more attacks or just one?
One. It specifies
attack.
in the haste.
Okay.
Single attack.
Apologies.
All
Thank
good?
you.
Don't mind.
27 will hit again.
Wait. The first one was 19, right?
Fuck, I don't know.
Damn it. I
Yes.
forgot to make Blondie roll a wisdom save. Well, don't
Yes.
forget that. It
So-
didn't.
Do you want me to do it?
No. That was my fault.
I'll do it. I'll do it right now.
No. No, you will not.
Okay. 19 points of damage on this second hit from Twinkle. So a total of 38 points of damage on the round. Anything else, Twinkle?
That is. Yeah, I'm gonna use my rest of my movement
Okay.
to get to the box.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
After Twinkle, it is Petro.
All right. Now I want to double check something.
Okay.
Sway is invisible, correct?
No, he's not.
No.
Okay, no.
Sway
Imp is
is
invisible.
shrouded in darkness.
I look real spooky.
Alright.
I'm
Well,
heavily
I want to
obscured.
move next to my friend Leko over here.
Okay.
Then turn and look at these guys and do the whole corner math thing of seeing if I can hit these guys, but not my teammate.
Okay.
My teammate does. Okay, that's not the one I said to click on. All right, 20 and 20. Okay, I'm gonna hit this corner to hit these guys. Fireball.
All right. Deck
Fourth
saving
level.
throws from the fireball for Husk, the Imp, and Sucks Midnight.
And I'm action surging, doing it twice for them.
All right. So let's get through the first one first, and then we'll do the second one.
Mhm.
Natural 20 from Socks.
Like it. Natural 3 for me. And a d20 plus 3.
$36 points of fire damage if you failed, 18 if you succeeded.
The imp makes no action to dodge that and is immune to fire.
There you go.
Nice. All right. Well,
And how much was that damage, Cody?
36 if you failed.
Oof.
are you unconscious?
No, not even close.
Okay.
Doing it again,
Uh,
he says.
Yep.
So
Doing it again.
another set
I do
of.
one thing, and that is fire murder balls.
There
So,
you go.
Good old 4th level fire murder balls.
Yes, he can. With the action surge, he can cast Fireball twice. Answer in the chat. Socks again with the save on the 24.
That's a lot more.
And save with the 22.
Both save, so it's going to be half damage for this. That is 14 points of fire damage. Ignoring resistance.
All right. And then. So. I messed up. I was here. I'm gonna just assume I was there. All right. So 15 feet. I'm gonna assume I wasted 20 feet of movement there, just because I cannot remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
And. Nope. Yeah. I'm gonna move 10 here.
Okay.
10. I'm gonna move 10 back afterwards, and I'm gonna blast stocks with the fire kaiju breath with draconic bonus action.
Got it. Draconic Breath of Fire is. I mean, that's going through tackling.
Right, it's a line attack.
Yeah.
Ugh. I forgot.
It's fine. He can dodge it.
Nah, he's not super good at dodging things,
Prove it.
as he's yelled at me many times while we were
Prove it.
prepping for it. Don't fireball me. I'll shoot at Twinkle.
All right. Twinkle, deck saving throw with advantage.
Sorry. Mommy, sorry. Okay, fucking damn it. No. 18?
I think so. It's not my DC, right, Cody? It's
15.
The arena.
Yes. Sorry. Thank you. Does save, so 25 points of fire damage down to 12.
And
Thank
then
you.
I'll move back next to my good old friend over here.
Okay. I believe that is it for Petro. Up next,
Yep.
Socks Midnight.
Socks Midnight is within this lantern of not seeing invisibility.
Correct.
Got this monk right next to him.
Yep.
So I think I'm just gonna leave. There's a whole lot of people here, and I don't need to be one of the people here. So I'll step out this way.
Okay. Tackling, would you like the opportunity attack? Tackling debates having the opportunity attack. Cannot hear you.
You are muted.
Cool.
I'm
Hey.
also not getting very clear up or down or head yes, head no signals. So, yes, he wants it.
Hey.
All right, there we go.
Question for
Natural
you.
20. is on that.
My imp give him disadvantage on that.
He can. The imp can only provide advantage to somebody attacking.
Fair
I
enough,
double checked it. What is your question, Nick?
So, silvery barbs is a reaction.
Yes.
How does that work, i.e., it being on my turn?
You can use it. However, this will be the only reaction you have until the start of your turn again next round. And Nick has gone into darkness.
Oh god, that was the wrong answer. Let her have another reaction.
I don't know what to say.
Oh god, oh god.
All right, I'm going to pause the clock for a minute because that looks like a technical issue. So we can.
Nick's power just went out.
Nick's power just went
And
out.
it's
Turning
back
back on now.
Okay, so that's going to take a minute. Do either of the other players want to Jaeger this?
Where was she? Just got an opportunity attack, right?
Yes, it is a natural 20. She can impose disadvantage.
I can't see her, so I can't help.
I mean, we can Jaeger her character.
I'm gonna say yeah. Let's roll with the disadvantage, a la carte.
Okay, so it
So-
would be a flat roll then.
Say what?
So my attacks get advantage because they're strength based.
So it would
just be a flat.
so it would have been a flat roll, yes. And the first roll on the duo is a 1. So I was gonna have you roll another d20, but if we're taking that, then it's the 1.
No, I just wanted to make sure it was a flat roll you were asking me to do. not a
Correct.
disadvantage. That's all. Okay.
Yep,
So
flat
I'll
roll.
it. Does a 16 hit?
I will double check Sox Midnight's
believe
armor
so.
class. AC is 18, so that is going to miss.
Okay.
Okay?
Seeing so many nat 20s tonight.
I know. They're stealing them. The 20 thieves is what it's going to be named for next time. Here's what I'm going to say we do. We're going to take a quick 5 because we already have so many substitutes and it's our only match of the night. We have 30 minutes left to play and I paused the clock as soon as her timer went out. So we're going to do that. We're going to take 5 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thanks for sticking through all of our technical issues. We will see you guys in just a few minutes. But until then, stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. We are Random Encounter Productions. This is the Hortensia PvP Challenger League. We are halfway through we're a quarter of the way through our only match tonight. That's the easiest way to say that. We are back. It is this Smolderide up against the Murderball Cultist. Right before the break, Sox Midnight had just dodged out of the way of a nat 20 using silvery barbs. We are going to pick back up, update on everything while time's not running. This Smolderide 11.9, Murderball Cultist 10.5. We have got 1506 on the red team, 1536 on the blue team. There it is. Let's get back into the action. Sox, keep going.
All right, sorry about that. So I will run over here. I am going to draw my fancy bow and take 2 shots at Bex. Blondie, Leko Tar,
All right.
all of those.
Hit me.
The 18 probably misses.
Correct.
And the 14 definitely misses.
I used to play dodgeball.
It's because I'm still running. I can interrupt and then finish my movement,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Cool. Let's just keep... Oh, this is a whole wall over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll end up here. And then my bonus action, I'm gonna take some heals from the crowd.
Okay.
I did lose that sheet, so I'm gonna have to pick it up real quick.
You got it.
But that's my movement to move, reaction to spell, action to shoot, bonus to
Yep.
do this.
Sounds good. After Socks, Tacklin.
So I'm going to use my hasted action to disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to step right here, and let's see. I would need to check distance on something. Wonderful. Now, hang on. That's not how that means that. So, cone attack. I'm gonna do sorry, here. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna use my signature weapon. So you're just gonna see me go like this. I'm gonna take a huge breath and blow a 30-foot cone of poison.
Okay.
Can I make an opportunity
And-
attack against him?
He took the disengage, so no.
No, okay, sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yep, no problem.
Is it a deck save?
And yeah, it's a Dex 16. Do I hit all three of them right here? That's the one
On
thing
the
I'm trying to
cone?
figure out
Yeah.
distance-wise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will hit all 3 on a cone. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to use my signature weapon to give me advantage on this save.
Yep. Okay. So, saving throws from Socks, from Husk,
Oh.
and from Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's going to look at you and flip you off and take no damage because he's immune to poison and fire.
All right.
But I will take all of that.
Yeah, Husk is got a 10 and still looking for Socks.
Yep.
27 from Socks Midnight. So Socks is going to pass. Looks like Cone of Poison is 29 points of damage. If you failed, half that would be 14.
Yes. On a hit, the weapon deals. So, Cody, extra question with this. So I have I can do 2d6 on a hit with the weapon. Since the attack's coming from the weapon, does that count?
That's more of an implement ability than the weapon ability. Weapon abilities are intended. Is this a weapon feature
Yeah.
like off the chart?
Yes.
That was
But,
intended for
well,
for attack rolls.
Okay.
Why? I'll let you make the argument. Go for it.
Oh, yeah. So it says the wakened weapon has the slumbering property and improves on the stirring property. The extra damage dealt by the weapon increases the 2d6. With the wakened, I got the ability to do this 30-foot cone.
Okay.
So I didn't know if I got the extra 2d6 with it.
Because that's the weapon damage, not the spell
Yeah,
attack.
because it's the
feature,
weapon.
right?
Yeah. I mean, I did the breath just as flavor. whereas,
Okay.
You know,
Got it. Yeah. Double checking. Dragon touched focus or dragon's wrath weapon.
Dragon's weapon.
Wrath weapon. Okay. I paused the time. I'm double checking. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. On a hit, the weapon deals extra 1d6. Got it. No, that's not how that applies.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That is a property similar to Flame Tongue or Frostbrand, where it is adding damage on to that. On a hit, a weapon deals extra damage. A hit is not when you force somebody to make a saving throw. It's when you use when you make an attack roll. So.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for that. I had no idea.
all good. Because a lot of things say when you hit, that requires an attack roll, right? It's the same way. So that's what that means. Okay, and that's why all of the results are specified for saving throws on a fail or a success. So there it is.
Okay.
And
Thank you
then
for that.
Yeah, if it was when you deal damage with this weapon, then that would apply. But it's not.
Okay.
Okay. Time's running.
All right. So then what I'm going to do, I will go ahead and just move back with the wrong tool. But I'm going to stand in front of our friend and look up at him, and so he's standing on top of the ceiling. So is he in melee range?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action summon my Echo onto the other side of him.
Okay. I'll get it.
Yep. And then I'm going to action surge and attack. Because I don't like the way you're crawling around up there, so I'd like it if you'd come down. And then I'm also going to Unleash Carnage after I do my attacks.
Okay, so 3 total attacks.
Yep. So, first attack, 26.
Will hit.
Alright. Is it okay if I roll the attacks
Let's
back
get
to
the
back and then
attacks
do
in.
damage?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Alright. So this one is a 29,
Hits.
and then the last attack is at a flat roll of 21.
It hits as well.
Hits as well.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the damage.
Hold
Go
on. God damn it. Sway, your Shroud of Dread.
It does nothing. It's
great.
flavor and makes him afraid of me. Yep.
Okay, I thought it did disadvantage for some reason.
No, Shadow of Moil is what I had last week that did.
Great, thank you. Okay, let's get the damage.
Okay, I'm gonna roll that in D&D Beyond so I can make this quicker. So
And roll
it's
20.
1d8.
Got it.
Oh, I'm sorry, roll 20. Yep. So it's supposed to be 1d8 plus 6 and not plus 5.
Okay,
So that's 28 for that first one. Let me correct my.
got it.
Hey, he's down after that first attack.
Okay, so 28 points of damage on the first one is going to knock him unconscious. The second attack, no need to roll damage. That'll fail 2 death saving throws.
Actually, I'm going to take a plus 10 on that first attack from Bardic Inspiration. Well, to raise my AC to 30, well, 26.
You can't raise your AC above 25. I'll reset it back to 11.
Okay, does that... If he rolled to beat...
It would beat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. So that is... So the first one is unconscious. Husk fails 2 death saving throws on the second one. The last attack you made at a flat.
Roll, yeah, because that's from the Echo. So the Echo doesn't get the advantage attack. It
Oh,
rolled 21.
yes. Okay. But because he is unconscious and on the floor, the Echo would have advantage. So
Yeah. Okay.
roll one more d10. D20.
All right.
Oh, it hit anyway, didn't it?
Yeah, that's why I was like.
That
I
was
mean,
my mistake. I apologize.
The fall damage would
Yep.
have done it anyways.
You didn't. You only fell 5 feet. You have to fall 10 feet to hit the d6.
Oh, fair enough.
So that is a respawn for Husk. Anything else, Tacklin?
Yes, I still have plenty of movement, and I'm gonna come on over here. And does the imp make attack of opportunity? Oh, I disengaged.
Yep.
Disengage lasts the whole turn.
Yep.
Okay, and then I can have the Echo move over here with me, and I've got enough to surround the kitty.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
All right. After Tacklin, Lecco.
You're muted.
Muted?
You're muted.
Yeah.
Cure wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Okay.
15
All right.
healing.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to teleport That is the wrong thing. Here. Boop.
Okay.
And then I will move right up here and smack with my mace.
Are you hasted?
No.
Then your action was casting
then
Cure
I'm
Wounds.
gonna just stand here, and that's it.
A menacing stand. Well done.
Menacing.
After Lecco, back to the top. Husk.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face. So I'm going to. My imp stays where he's at. Since I can't have him move until afterwards, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna climb up on the wall again, and I'm gonna take 2 attacks. I'm gonna shoot one at the Echo and one at him. The first attack is going to be on him,
Okay.
which is great because that didn't work. 16, does that hit?
No.
I didn't think it
18.
would. All right, we're gonna try for a 19. 27 will hit your
Echo.
Echo.
Yep.
I'm still rolling damage.
Yep.
Oh, that's fine.
12 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my bonus action to move the imp, who is going to come over here and, again, fuck with tackling. And I'm going to move. I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Sounds good. After Husk, Twinkle.
All right, I'm gonna do a chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna try for the chest so that. Sorry, one more time. Investigation. Right.
Yep.
Thank you. 17.
Okay. 30 points of damage. You are restrained. What boon would you like?
We're gonna need some money.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do. All right. Restrained. Can I bonus action?
Yeah. You're still
I'm
hasted,
gonna
aren't
bonus
you?
Yes.
You still have your action too, if you want.
Oh, fuck it. She's right behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not in here with me. Or I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me. I'm going to go ahead and make my 3 attacks on
I am
her.
there yet.
Mm.
I am there.
Two attacks, because you needed
Because
an action.
I did a thing.
Yep. So 2 attacks.
That's right.
If you go reckless, they will be flat.
Because I am restrained. So I'm going to go reckless
Okay.
and just roll a 1. Thank you.
You got it.
18 hit?
Nope.
Yeah. It's a 29 hit. Yes, why am I asking? So, because that question got answered for me, that is 12 plus 3, so 15 from my spoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Took away all my healing points I just got.
6 points of poison.
Okay.
And then for bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to second wind.
Okay.
Please and thank you. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Tell me what the heal on it is.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to find it.
It's a D10 plus your fighter level, I believe.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Fuck me. 3 whole points.
All right. Sounds good. After Twinkle, Petro. The quiet Petro. Muted.
I forgot I turned on Discord mute for this game.
There you go.
I want to move this way towards the edge. Pick up. Move here. See the kitty.
Okay.
I am going to
No.
make sure the sorry, that meow got me. I'm gonna bonus action Draconic Breath the kitty
Okay.
in that straight line.
Okay. Dex save. 18 does save.
Right, 32. So it's
16.
16 fire damage. Then I am going to second level. No, not chromatic orb. Scorching ray again.
Okay.
You know, if my computer will let me. There we go. So with advantage, because I still have the guardian. 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Number roll damage at the end. 22 hits. 21 hits.
Yes.
20 hits.
Looks like yes.
All right, so 3 times. It's gonna be 6, 7, and 4. So 17 altogether.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna move down here towards me friend and laying on the floor next to them,
Okay.
and that's it.
That is that. After Petro, Socks.
Socks, I think again is gonna run away from this guy,
From the monk. Okay.
from the monk. So go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
Yes, do that attack. Take that attack.
Are you?
I mean, if
are
you
gonna
want,
do
I'm
your...
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, Yeah. Okay, I'm not muted.
Speak
actually.
through my imp. You hear this behind you. Go ahead, take that attack. Go ahead, hit her.
Yes. Are you gonna silvery barbs me again?
Yeah,
You
no.
haven't rolled yet.
If
Is
if you intend to, then we can just do one roll. Otherwise, it's a whole thing. So he's attacking with
No.
advantage.
Oh, he's attacking with advantage?
Yeah.
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. 16 does not.
All right.
Cool. I'll head out to here. And I am going to cast a spell on my bow. Swift Quiver, which will give me more attacks.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 attacks. I think I'll just do them both at Bex.
So, in the future, you do roll first, Tacklin. The spell specifies it is after they see somebody succeed.
Okay.
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 Oh wait, no, the imp gave me advantage for Tacklin, right?
Yes.
Then I will shoot at Tacklin.
Okay.
I'm not doubting either.
My little buddy of fuck you.
That's right.
Alright, so a 23 on the first one, a 13 on the second one.
23 is the higher. 23 hits.
Great.
Or 6. No, only 11.
11 points of damage on the first attack.
And my attack of opportunity counts as my reaction, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so 16?
Yep. 11. 11 on the first one.
11.
Yep. 24 will hit, but roll see if you get the crit.
Let's see if I get the... I did. It was 12 and 24.
Okay, got it. So 14 points of damage on the second one.
And that's against me?
No, these
I'm
are
gonna do
all
them both
against
on
Tacklin.
Tackling, gotcha.
Yep. And last attack.
I only get 2?
Your hasted quiver doesn't give you an extra one?
The swift... Okay, so the swift quiver, I'll throw it in there.
I'm sorry.
Do I get it at the beginning? I make a bonus action to cast it. Do I get the bonus action immediately? I think no, it would have to be next turn. So it exists now, but I don't get to... It's not like spiritual weapon as far
Yeah.
as I can tell, where you get to attack with it. Unless you say I can, and then I would love to. Sweet Cody, who I haven't played with in a while, but who
Um,
is impartial and going between two teams.
double checking. No, usually it specifies if you would have been able to use it this time. So, looks like no. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
All right. After anything else,
Can I
Socks?
continue my movement?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Yeah, go for it.
So that was only 25 to move there.
Okay.
And I've got 40. I actually think Socks also is a cat.
Feline agility, but I believe that's a bonus action to activate, if I'm not mistaken.
When you move on your turn in combat, you double your speed until the end of your turn.
Okay.
No action.
There you go. Then you can double your speed if you want.
Cool. Yeah, I don't like... You're a great guy, but I don't...
I don't want to hang out with you.
Yeah, we're done. So I will
Well, thank you.
move here,
Okay.
which I probably shouldn't have moved all the way over there anyway. Yes, done.
Okay.
Hands off.
Sounds good. After Socks, Tackling.
Well, that was the first time I didn't get to catch arrows. So, we're going to go see if we can find where our cat friend ran away. I am not disengaging, by the way.
Okay.
The imp gets the opportunity.
Okay, and it's going to be a d20 plus 5.
Ooh.
For a 9. He slaps him.
That's a miss.
Yep.
Okay.
I appreciate it, little buddy. I know you're trying to help him.
Ah.
And then I'm gonna run right
Just
on
flips you
down.
off again.
Yes. So as he flips me off, I'm gonna take it and put it in my pocket. I'm gonna save that for later. So, kitty friend, you keep running away. So what I would like to do here is I'm going to attack with my first with my action.
Okay.
So 2 attacks. First attack is 19.
I believe he still has one mirror image left, so roll for that.
Do.
Oh,
Bop. There it goes.
Last image pops. AoEs don't affect the mirror image, and that is the only thing
Okay.
that has hit Socks thus far.
oh, okay. No, I thought I took enough swings for the mirror images at this
2.
point to go away, but all right, that's fine.
Yep.
We're still swinging.
Yeah,
We're still swinging. 26.
that'll definitely hit.
Okay. Hang on, we're gonna roll this damage because I just want something to happen.
Sure. Now you could Silvery Barbs if you wanted, but
No.
no. Got
Thank
it.
you, but no.
Okay.
Okay. So the damage from this hit is 25, and then for everyone at home that's watching, I'm rolling a 1d8 plus 6, and then I get 2d6 of poison and 1d6 of force with everything I'm hidden with. Then I'm gonna use a key point to. So I haven't done this at all, which is surprising. What is it? I know what I'm doing. Flurry of blows.
All right. 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action from Flurry of Blows.
Yep. All right.
Thank you, Hydrate Eco.
Come on. All right. So first roll is going to be 26.
Does
That
hit.
one I'll Silvery Barbs.
All right, going for the barbs on
Okay.
this.
Oh, that's a good call. 11.
That's gonna miss.
I rolled the net one plus 10.
Mhm.
All right. Second attack.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a d20, and then I rolled a second d20 because I didn't do it right. 29.
20,
Yeah, that hit.
29 hits.
All right. So, 23 damage for that one.
Down goes
I'd like
Socks.
to use my reaction.
Okay.
to negate some of that.
Okay, go for it.
Down goes Socks. Good, never mind. Sorry.
I take 6 points off.
I'm still down.
Okay.
I love you, but I
Well,
must die.
Okay.
Okay. And then with action, I'm going to take one swing,
Okay.
which is 25.
25 does hit. 2 failed death saves. For Suck Midnight. Okay.
You know what? I'll stay there. I'll end my turn.
Okay. After Tacklin.
Wait, no, I had Death Ward.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
still
You did.
conscious.
Okay. So roll the damage on the last hit, and I will get those back.
Okay. Another 25 damage.
Okay, and now I'm gone. But I don't have 2 failed deaths.
Correct. Okay. Let go.
Okay, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to tap Twinkle and cast Inflict Wounds at 3rd level.
All right.
okay.
You do have advantage on the attack roll.
I just hit cast and it just said
Yeah,
20.
you're good. I believe 24 hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Why did it do that again? I clicked the wrong thing, that's why.
It already rolled the damage.
Did it?
Yeah,
Well, ignore everything because I don't know what's happening.
you're good.
I'm-
So it is 20 points of necrotic damage. We're taking the first roll.
Death Ward pops. She's back up at 1.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Okay. That is the end of the blue team's time. That is a 5-minute difference. So 5 bonus points scored to this small 2 ride. And we're back up to the top. Husk.
Husk can't see anybody, but the imp can, and the imp can tell me where people are at. So I'm going to ping the map right here.
Okay.
He can telepathically talk to me. I want to ping the map right here because this is where I'm at, but I need to see people. Okay. Well, hell, we'll just move here
Okay.
because I can't get to anybody to do anything. So, actually, we're gonna make an attempt though. So here. Okay. We're going to attack. Can I get a line of attack on Leko?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do that. Nat 20. So we're going to roll the damage on this. That is 21 necrotic damage. 21 force damage.
Okay.
A D10 of necrotic damage on top of that.
The bonus dice get doubled as well. So that would be
Oh.
another D10.
Okay. D10. So,
17
Do you
plus
wanna-
21 is 38.
are you still up? Okay, let's do that again. Oh, it was almost a 19. Okay. And then bonus action, I didn't cast it before. I do have Death Ward, so I'm going to say I have Death Ward. And then I'm going to bonus action. I want to bonus action cast Hex that I should have done earlier on Leko. And go ahead.
You're good?
I did it everything out of order and fucked it up. So, you have disadvantage on intelligence checks. Take those chests.
Okay. After Husk, Twinkle.
can I fly up 5 feet and try to get out over?
Yes. So passing through enemies is considered difficult terrain.
Okay. So I'm going to get the
Can I
okay.
hit as she goes by? Or
Oh,
Not.
I'm sorry. I do need. Sorry, that's my bad. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Me?
Let go. Yep.
9.
And you are now frightened of me until the end of my next turn. So you cannot move closer or attack me.
Wait,
if
I
I'm
have
a minus
advantage
5.
on that.
There you go.
Let me roll another one.
Oh, then go for it.
17.
You are still frightened of me and can't move closer, and I believe get disadvantage if I'm in sight.
So long as it's in sight of you,
Yeah.
right?
So disadvantage on all your things if you can see. And I'm scary. Not as scary as earlier, but I'm still scary.
Okay. No attack of opportunity until she leaves melee range. She's still in there, as far as I understand. If she's just flying to the
Yeah.
other side.
I'm actually moving to this side.
So Petro
Okay.
gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
That was my roll for something else.
Okay.
Did he roll?
I'm trying to find out.
Sorry.
I forgot muted. I'm not using an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm just using
Okay.
headset mute. Keep forgetting Discord.
I'm gonna bonus action after the fact. I'll take some D4 healing. I'm gonna hit Liko.
Okay.
Regular.
I'm gonna make the first one at
Fuck it.
disadvantage.
I'm gonna do it reckless, right? What's the point of being a barbarian if we don't live dangerously?
Okay.
So that'll be
The first
flat.
one. Yep, the first one's fine.
Yeah, first one's flat. Okay, so 15. I'm guessing misses. Yes.
Yes.
It's gonna be at okay. Clear out. Don't do this. Second one is at advantage. And I have a. Nope, because it's bonus action to heal. Nope, bonus action to heal. I have another attack because I'm still hasted.
That's right.
Fuck. Come on, baby Jesus. 22 hit?
Nope.
Well, that was fun.
Okay. At the end of Twinkle's turn, that is the end of the half. We have This Small to Ride 33, Murderball Cultist 38. We are going to take a very quick break and be back in about 7 minutes, 9:30. We've got another hour of PvP action coming at you. Great game so far, guys. We'll see you in just a minute, but until then, stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. We are Random Encounter Productions. This is the Hortensia PvP Challenger League. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got the second half of our last match of the weekend. It is the Murder Ball Cultist versus This Small to Ride. Let's get into the action. We have rolled for initiative. 1 hour on the clock. Score coming out of the half. This Small to Ride 33, Murder Ball Cultist 38. But it is anybody's game. Let's dig into it with 30 minutes on your team. Lecco, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go out. 30. And then I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith
Okay.
right here.
Guardian of Faith. All right, I'll dig that out. Come on, Guardian of Faith. There we go. All Guardians of Faith are elephants now.
They're all cookie.
They're all cookie. I can't. I got. I'm not remaking it.
I wanted to put it over a little bit farther and a little bit more towards the middle.
More towards the middle. 5 feet?
Yeah.
10 feet? You tell me.
More? Hold on, I gotta wait to see it.
Oh, sorry.
Everything is really slow for me.
Ah, yes. The delay.
Because Roll20 really, really hates me.
One of these programs always hates somebody. It's
Yeah,
always
I
kind of a
just-
coin flip which one.
I looked at the stream. That's good right there.
Okay. Sounds good. Is that
Because
it?
it still hasn't caught up for me. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. After Leko, Tacklin.
Hey, Leko, did you want to teleport 15 feet when you cast that spell?
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah,
Yep.
I would also like to teleport
Cool.
to there.
Nice.
Just making
Thank
sure.
you for. I
All right.
completely forgot.
Yeah, no problem. So, pre-round action, I'm going to drink my potion again, and then I'm going to put away the shield and kind of step out, taking haste and the Guardian of Nature Primal again, to run up here. Whoops. No, don't click that. And I'd like to use the hasted action to open this chest.
Okay. Investigation.
17.
17 is not enough. 30 points of damage, chill touch effect, and restrained. But you get a boon. What boon would you like?
We're gonna take the gold, Alex.
Taking the gold. You got it.
All right. So I can't heal. Can't do that. I'd like to hold an action to
'Kay.
cast Hex on the first person I can see.
Okay.
Also, that lantern lasts for 6 hours, Cody.
All right. Lantern's up.
Yep. It's
Sounds
still
good.
there. I didn't have to relight it. And then that's that. And bonus action. Oh, can I patient defense while I'm restrained?
Can you dodge while restrained? I'm going to say yes until I find out you can't.
Okay. So until further notice, I'm going to spend a key to do that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking it up. If it turns out no, I'll let you know.
Okay. 'Cause
Okay.
The only other question would have been is, can I teleport away? But thematically, that's not fun.
Yeah.
I-
That's the risk of the chest this week. So
Yep. All right. I'm all done then.
if you want to take the mimic with you and be restrained out in the open, sure.
I love this idea, but no, we're good. I don't want to make you move.
All right. Sounds good. Petro.
Alright, Petro's gonna walk out, ride his dragon wings that he always has and no one thinks about, grow some bark skin. Bonus action was Shield of Faith. My action was to rub a shiny little pearl that's in my pocket to regain some magic. And he's gonna fly right here next to Leko. And can I hold my action to use the dragon's breath on the first person I see, or because that's a bonus action I can?
Well, you can exchange in that direction. Yes, I have allowed that in the past.
Then,
yep.
yeah, I'm gonna do that to the first person I can see that is not an imp. That is not an imp.
Okay.
Within range.
I'm aware the imp cannot be hurt by fire at this point.
Got
I
it.
don't want
Got
to.
it.
Can be hurt by so many things.
And everything that I can do to it is fire, so it's immune to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right, then we are flipping sides. Socks.
Can I
Ooh, go
dodge
ahead.
as an action?
Do-
I
yes.
haven't used an action.
Okay.
Then yeah, that's
No,
holding my action.
That's
yeah,
right. Yeah, you can't.
That's-
So yeah. Okay.
Alright,
So
yeah,
no dodge
sorry.
for you.
yeah. Sorry about that.
No problem. Socks midnight.
As my pre-round, I look at everybody and I'm gonna give all 3 of us Long Strider by casting at 3rd level. So that's an additional 10. And then I am going to go Greater Invisible.
I'm
my
gonna
first
pause you real quick. Not for you. So, question answered. The dodge action you cannot take if you are incapacitated or if your speed drops to 0. Restrained
Which restraint?
drops your speed to 0. So there it is.
Okay, thank you very much.
That it makes much more sense this way, kids. But we had to find the words. Okay. Back to Socks. Do it.
So Socks, Long Strider. Socks also took haste from the crowd. Socks went Greater Invisible. And then before I
Greater
move on-
invisibility has to be cast on your turn. It only lasts for 1 minute. Regular invisibility lasts longer than 1 minute, so that can be used as a pre-round action.
Yeah, so pre-round Long Strider.
And then now,
This action.
Got
Greater
it.
Invisibility. Then
Okay.
with my hasted action, I'm going to take a single shot at Bex, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Socks is a sharpshooter.
Okay.
Or not sharpshooter. Yes, sharpshooter.
okay,
Yeah, so like the range is ridiculous.
Got it.
So I'll take 1 shot.
not using the sharpshooter minus, I'm assuming.
No, just to negate any
Okay.
range.
Got it.
Um,
21 to hit. Let
Shooting
go.
at me?
Yes.
Miss.
all right. And then never mind.
Okay.
So, well,
Cody,
okay. Husk is
oh,
gonna cast Bless as
that's the thing.
pre-round.
My pre-round action would have given her a +4.
Yes.
Or a 1d4.
Yeah. So
Okay.
she can use it. Yeah.
Okay, so that makes it 25.
25 does hit.
Okay. For 9 damage.
Okay. 9 points of damage on the hasted action from Sex Midnight.
Sucks me not.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go running into the wild.
Okay.
With my goodness, I don't know how much I have right now. I'm ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, 30, 60, 120, probably 240 if you used feline agility.
Yeah.
Whoa, zoomies!
That's a fast cat.
Yeah. It's a fast cat.
I'm trying to move him, I swear. Alright. Over here.
Here, can you see my measurements?
Yes.
Great. I'm trying to help you out. Where do you vaguely want to go?
I want to go, like, from here to here,
Okay.
and then back here,
Okay.
which is
20 and 40, you're up to 80. Roughly.
okay. I think that should be for a single move action.
Yeah, no, that's even without feline agility, you have like 120.
Haste doubles it, right?
Yes, and long strider
Just
gave.
gives me a
Long
plus
strider
one.
at 10.
Okay, so 40, 80. So you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you still
Sorry
have
about that. I
Nope.
think I'm done.
no
Okay.
apologies from the substitutes. You guys are doing great. Twinkle.
So I'm going to do my bonus, or my pre-round action is, guess what? Haste.
No,
and
Sorry, Twinkle. Husk is first. I apologize. That's me.
I mean, I was 7. I just figured I would go like 20 minutes from now. So, you know what? Husk is going to stay out of sight from everybody. I did cast Bless. That's pretty much all I can do, right? Just one action before pre-round action? Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to come out here, immediately use a bonus action, or sorry, it's not even a bonus action. It's Form of Dread.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll my temporary hit points after that. Who is this person down here? I know this
Petro.
is to the
Petro.
Petro's going to be my new friend. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
18 hits.
24. I'm just gonna tell you the
24.
number.
Thank you so much. So a 3 definitely hits.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it. I look very frightening, but very ineffectual. So that's it for my turn. I am going to move my my imp out
Okay,
just so he's out of the box and he is invisible.
sounds good. Twinkle.
Hey, Sway. Actually, hang on,
Yes.
real quick. Hey, Sway, as you step right there,
Oh no.
you feel as if like a little brief hand touches your backs as I cast Hex on you.
There you go.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep, you're 60 feet away.
Fair enough.
Or you're 40 feet away, so you get to do one ability when target has this ability. Okay, so,
Cody, would I have felt that before I made those attacks?
No.
Fair enough. Like, yeah, Hex doesn't really have a you feel it. But I get you. Flavor, I like it.
you know, just for fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to do more of that. Yeah, it's strength checks,
Fair enough.
and then any skill check you make with strength is disadvantage.
Will
okay.
do.
Okay. Twinkle.
Pre-run action, haste, and guardian of nature, the feral. Fuck the blind sight. That's not why I'm doing it. She steps out, bonus action rage. Her tiny little body gets covered in fur, and she's so small she just ends up looking like a bee mascot. So she walks over. So with long strider and with haste, my movement is now 100 feet. Which, hey, look at that! It's gonna get me there.
You get 10 more feet from Primal Beast, so you got 120 actually.
Right, but I don't need it. I just
You
need to
don't.
get here.
That's right.
When
And
you get here, though, you do get shot at by my breath attack.
Yes.
Because you get within
Okay.
3 feet.
hit me.
Dex safe?
Yeah.
Or 31.
Are
18.
you with
18 does save. 31 reduced to 15.
Wait. Oh, because I saved. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. So now you're a flaming murder ball. Have fun.
I'm a bee.
Or
You're a
Why did he get to wear the stinger in front? And I'm going to because Guardian gives me advantage on strength attacks. I'm going to roll them with advantage without reckless.
Okay. Who are you attacking?
I'm gonna go. Sorry, baby doll.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go for Tristan. And
Right.
oh, that's not gonna work. I have a D4. Why not?
It's 24.
Okay. See, thought so. And I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Okay.
23
Come
plus
on.
bless will hit.
Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be. Just roll the damn thing. Roll the beautiful beam footage. 10 plus 3 is 13. Plus. Yes.
1d6 from the Primal Beast, I believe.
I know.
Okay, yeah, you were.
I was looking
you
up
start.
all my things. I'm sorry.
You're good. You started talking, and I shut up, and then you asked, and
I have
good.
a couple of other things. So 5 more. So 13 base.
13? Okay.
5 more from primal, and then let me double check this real quick. Yep. D6 of poison, so that's 5 more poison.
Right.
okay,
So that's a total of
23.
20. 23. Okay.
23.
Mm-hmm.
So
1 more hit.
okay. I was rolling for my thing.
Mm. $24. Yeah, without the
24 plus bless will
thing.
hit.
So
Well, 24 natural just hits.
9 plus 3 is 12.
Yep.
Plus. With great weapon master, do I get to reroll the d6s if they're 1s and 2s, or just the weapon?
I will double check.
I
Here.
apologize.
Cody,
Yes.
was Bless the pre-round? I thought Bless was a minute concentration.
Bless is concentration for me.
It's up
Yeah,
to
but
a
it
minute.
lasts a minute.
You can't. It has to be longer than a minute for it to be a pre-round action. So,
I'm sorry, I thought it was the other way around.
no. So, Husk,
Well, then let's say
Husk, what did you do for your action? Just
Well, since it already affected, we'll say this.
it's
since it
affected a
already
lot of
affected
things. Well, Husk, what did you do for your action on
my
your turn?
pre-round action,
Not your pre-round action.
Elder's Blast. It
You
didn't
hit
anybody.
nothing, so that is negated. That's going to be where you cast Bless,
If
and
it
we're going
helps,
to
we can just say that-
going to continue from there.
Okay.
Understood? Everybody good?
yep.
Good. Continue.
9 plus 3 is 12. 1 force damage. 3 poison. 16.
16 altogether? Alright.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
So it is not the Great Weapon Master feat. It is the fighting style, I believe.
Great weapon fighting, yes.
Thank you. Great Weapon Fighting. Two weapon fight. Great Weapon Master. Oh, you bastard. Okay, we're just gonna go to fighter then. That's the.
I found it. I know, I'm sorry.
Okay. If you can read it to me word for word, then I will hear it. Otherwise, I'm almost there. Okay. When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack you made with a melee weapon, and you are wielding it with 2 hands, you can re-roll the die. Must use the new roll. So it does not specify that it is the weapon dice. So I will say yes, you can re-roll those 1s and 2s. You do have to take the rest of it.
I
So
only rolled the one,
Yep.
so.
yep. So go ahead and take that re-roll.
So add 3 damage to it, Tristan.
Awesome. And what was the total damage on that second hit?
I don't.
I will re-add it from here. It is It is. Let's do it with a song. A roll of 3 plus 6 is 9 plus 3 for rage is 12 plus 3 is 15 plus 4 19 plus 23 from earlier in the round is 42 points of damage. I believe that's it for Twinkle on your turn. You have something
Yes,
else.
But I just wanted to remind Tristan that because of my barbarian type, any attacks he makes against anybody else are at disadvantage and they have resistance to the damage.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Time is back running. That is it for Twinkle. Going back to the top of the round. Lecco.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon right here.
All right. Getting it for you. Ooh, not stretchy. Attack roll of 24 from Spiritual Weapon. Looks like 10 points of force damage to Twinkle.
And then I'm going to teleport over here.
Okay.
And that is... Or I still have action, right? Yeah. 'cause
Yes, you do.
that's a bonus action. I'm going to cast wait, am I done? Probably. Yeah. I'm gonna move 15 that way. And I'm sure that's within. Yeah, and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at Husk.
All right. Sacred Flame at Husk, I believe, is a dex saving throw.
Yes.
All right. Dice coming out. 15.
That's a fail. 8 points of fire damage. Yeah.
8 points of fire damage.
8 taken.
That is it for me.
Thank you, Lecco. Up next, Tacklin.
All right. So I'm slowly going to pull my hand out of the mimic and I'm going to see our friend over here that I just hexed. I'm gonna come up here on the next to the wall and be like, "Is it tool time yet?" And bonus action, I'm gonna spawn the echo behind him.
Okay.
Um,
Where did that dumb echo go? Oh, there it is. Found it. I found it. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Got it.
all right. So then we're gonna start taking. I'm gonna take the attack action. Yep, I'm gonna take the attack action and unleash and carnage. So 3 rolls. Does a 17 hit?
Negative.
All right. It's the lowest roll. With advantage yet. 27 will hit.
No, it will not. I don't like it.
Oh no.
It totally
Alright.
hits, obviously.
All right. That is going to be 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And then for the carnage attack, 14.
14 for the damage or the hit?
For the
To hit.
To hit misses.
Yep. Okay. Come on, why can't I clear this? There we go. Then I'm going to use the. I'm going to action surge.
All right.
We're going to do it again.
Let's do it.
All 3 attacks. It was almost a net 20. 26.
26 hits.
That is 28 damage.
28 damage taken.
All right, second hit. It was 25.
25 hits.
All right, 28 damage.
Ooh. As per discussed earlier, looking real fucked up. Fucked up.
All right, last attack then. With the last Unleash and Carnage, I can't do this again for the rest of the match. 28.
That hits.
22.
Taken down.
Okay.
You killed me
Can
in
I
one
see him
round
over the
tackle.
wall? I'm sorry. Can I see him over the wall, or do I have to move over the wall?
I mean, you're within. You'd have to move over the wall.
Okay, I
'Cause
have
he-
the movement for it. I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure.
He's prone. If you're melee attacking him, maybe if you had a weapon, I could see the argument, but not. Not as is.
Right, but I can make the attack as if it was from my echo, right? Would that still be advantage, or is that just the echo attacking?
I mean, that's within
I'll
5.
just move over.
right?
I wanna.
Okay.
Yeah, I just move over. I don't want to waste too much time here. Nat 20.
Okay. This is a hasted attack.
Yes, this is the hasted attack.
Okay. And that's your last attack for the round.
The last attack for the round.
Okay. 2 failed death saves.
And then I gotta look at Hex real quick. Is it when I kill or down? If the target drops to 0 points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn. Okay, so next turn I can move it.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
That is it for Tacklin. Petro.
I am going to turn and look at Twinkle, right? I am saying your name correctly. Twinkle, and like, so I heard you called me a coward earlier, and tried to cast inflict wounds on you.
Okay.
That's normal, right? That one's normal.
I don't.
Well,
What?
I have your barbarian things against your team with your teammates, right?
Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was making sure. I have
It's-
advantage because of my guardian of nature, but I was making sure that one wasn't at disadvantage. Alright.
It's just other people.
All right. 25.
It's.
All right. This one's necrotic damage. 19.
Thank you.
And then I am going to bonus action line a breath attack you. Make the dex saving throw.
22.
22, yeah, so it's 12 damage then. If I,
That's already halved.
Yes.
yeah, that's already half this.
Thank you.
Was the necrotic damage full damage against you, or did I see you resist that one?
No, it's full damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move slightly closer to my teammates by moving right here, and that's it.
Okay. After Petro, Sox Midnight.
Sox Midnight. The first thing Sox Midnight will do is pop over here using 15 of his feet. And invisibly, he will call out to Twinkle, because they just need to be able to hear me, the bonus action of meow, which is, as we all know, very inspiring. And then I will take 2 shots off at Bex again, I believe. And because I am invisible, it is at advantage. So with my hasted action, it will end up being 3 attacks altogether.
All right. First attack is a 27 and a 15. 27 definitely hits. Second attack is a 15 and a 22.
26 with Bless.
Bless is off because Husk is unconscious. Okay. So does 22 hit Lecco? No. I see the mouthing of no. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was muted.
27 and a 16. 27 hits again. So 2 of those hit. Let's get some damage. 12 on the first one. And 9 on the...
I was reminded, I'm a piercer.
Okay.
Which means I can re-roll 1 damage per
okay.
round.
Sounds good.
I will re-roll that 1.
All right.
D6. All right, so 12 and 12. So both of my attacks were each 12 points each. So
all right.
24 altogether.
Total of 24 points of damage. Nicely done.
Ow.
Anything else sucks?
That was my movement, my bonus, my action, and my haste. Done.
All right, Husk, you're up.
Husk is going to bonus action for crowd boons, correct?
Yes. So Husk, here's how it works. You can respawn right now. You'll give up 3 points to the other team, get a full turn with all your hit points respawning back at the spot. Or you can roll the death save. You fail 2. If you fail 1 more, you're going to respawn, get no turn. Or if you succeed at the end of your turn, you can use crowd healing, but you won't get any actions this turn. So what would you like to do?
Well, I get a +3 to save, so we're going to roll a d20 to see if I... Oh, well, I respawn.
Okay. So on the nat 1, that is going to be the respawn. So next turn, you will start back with full hit points.
I'm going to have the imp come over here and attack. Oh, I can't command him because I'm
dead,
correct?
You don't have to. It specifies in the
okay.
Tashas that when you are gone, your familiar, etc., can take any action, as opposed to simply dodging.
24 to hit on the, because it's a 19 + 5 on the Echo.
Okay, Echo's going to pop. Roll the damage for it.
It is a 1d4 +3. For 4 damage.
All right, 4 is enough to pop an Echo. And anything else, Husk?
He's...
But
no, I mean, he's still within melee, so that's fine.
You respond. Okay, Twinkle.
First of all, hi Raid, thank you for raiding. Woo!
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. We're doing some PvP League. Great to see you guys.
I'm going to use a disgusting fraction of my movement to move to Blounded. Or excuse me, Lecco. I will take the opportunity attack from Tristan if you want.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm going to I have my 3 attacks.
I'm gonna make the
at advantage.
First one neutral for my thing.
Okay.
Okay. I will do that normal. I won't do it. And let's do the go away. Do the other two. 23 hit. Smurf, yes. Got her. Okay. You're my white
Mash.
whale, Blondie. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna see if the other one hits too.
Got that AC on me.
Oh, yes. The other one hits as well. So I'm going to go. Wait, fuzzy dice. So it's 11 plus 3, 14. Are you resistant to force or poison? Then I'm just gonna roll those at the same time. What is it? 11, 3, 14 plus 7, so 21 for the first hit,
Gotcha.
I believe, and then okay, thank you. The second one is gonna be 12 plus 3, 15. Plus, I will reroll both of those. Plus, okay, 7.
22 on the second hit.
20. Thank you. And then I'm going to add my D10 inspiration.
Okay.
Okay. Plus another 3.
Sheesh.
Total of 46 points of damage on the turn.
That hurt a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Just and. Oh,
You hit hard for a tiny little thing.
thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much.
Okay, after Twinkle, back
you.
to the top. Let go.
Like I'm going to mass cure wounds focused on me, and to heal the two of them. Can I hit myself with that too?
You can include yourself, correct.
Okay, then I will use that for all 3 of us. And that's gonna be 20.
All right. 20 points of healing.
And the bonus action would be just moving my spiritual weapon, correct?
You get to attack if it can make it.
Okay, it's
I'll move it. Yeah, it's 20. You should be able to.
yeah, if I could put it like right there.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go.
And then just make a smack if it hit. 23.
23 hits Twinkle.
Yes.
Wow, for 4.
A mighty 4 points of force damage.
So good. And then does using spiritual weapon count as the like casting it again or no?
No.
Okay, then I'm just going to stay right here.
Okay. After Leko, Tackling.
Okay. You did cast Mass Cure Wounds if you were trying to move. Let go.
Yeah, you can off of that
Okay,
cast.
so I didn't know if I had to teleport immediately after, so I was just gonna say screw it.
It should, but that doesn't ruin any of the other actions you took, so I'll let you do it.
Okay, then I will teleport to here.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do is bonus action. I'm going to Hex Twinkle. Since it's my subsequent turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna move ahead down here to Leko, and as I'm moving, I'm gonna pull out my healer's kit and
Okay.
heal her for 1d6 plus 4 plus 3, 7, 10.
17.
13? 17?
And my imp is going to take an opportunity attack on you.
17
Absolutely.
heals for me.
Yes.
Does a 23 hit?
It does.
Okay, so 23 hits. You're going to take a big ass 1d4 plus 3 damage.
I'm excited.
Again, you're going to take 4 damage.
All right. And then
He's a lover, not a fighter.
22 minutes are left, weird chick.
Alright, so then I'm gonna come right up here to Twinkle. And, so I see you've been picking on everyone else. How about you and I go around? And then I'm going to use my action. I use my hasted action to heal her, and then I'm going to take my action to take 2 attacks.
Jacqueline, I've been trying to pause you. Before you take those attacks, make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm. It's only an 11.
12.
Okay, you're going to take 3d6 poison damage, but you're going to have it.
Okay.
So 4.
Alright. Here, I'll roll this and I'll take that damage. So, first swing. Does it want to roll? There it goes. Does a 28 hit?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. Yep, I don't know why I asked. What are you resistant to?
Anything that's not elemental, so, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, yada yada.
My fist count as
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning?
Yes.
Is it magical bludgeoning?
Does not
okay.
matter.
Yeah.
The barbarian
Okay.
does not specify that magic supersedes its resistance. So,
Okay,
Can
so
I
I'll...
ask you to roll that again with silvery barbs?
yes.
Yes.
It's just sight, and I've got sight on you over there.
Okay. Yeah, 8.
No, no, because haste, and I forgot to put it on. But haste
Okay.
adds +2.
So, second attack then. Okay, 26.
Yes.
Will hit. Alright, so I'm gonna roll these in D&D Beyond so that we can keep track of what damage is what. So I rolled 11 bludgeoning.
Have 2, 5.
Yep. And then it's 2d6 poison.
Okay.
Which is 9. And then is poison's straight 9. 5 forced, and then the last one is from Hex, which is necrotic.
Okay.
Which is 6.
So that is 11 plus 9 for
Thank
20
you.
plus 5 for a total of 25 points of damage dealt on that attack.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay. I missed the poison damage from Sway.
That was, let me double check. I want to say it wasn't much. It was... Did it not come through?
No.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so it is... Oh, it was 3d6. It was 8, and I halved it and told him 4.
4. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just gotta make sure I get it on the sheet. Okay.
And how much damage did I take from that, Cody? Just to make sure I'm right.
8 total is
8?
what I have.
Okay.
Yeah, between the imp and the poison. That's what I got. Good.
And I'm at the Ray Hell.
Awesome.
Good to
Okay, after Tacklin, Petro. Petro muted Petro, but he's drawing lines.
I'm gonna move here
Okay.
and hate mute things, and then I'm gonna inflict wounds again at good old Twinkle over here, 3rd level.
Okay.
Waste them slots, let's go.
All right,
Super
that's double nat 20.
Damn.
Yeah.
I had advantage and I got a double nat
That's
20.
that's a miss.
That's when I really want to inflict wounds. So
We were just talking
Disgusting
about
is what that
confirmed
is.
nat
Oh.
20s earlier. I think you just confirmed the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
yeah, but that doesn't do anything here, unfortunately. All right, so let's see what kind of necrotic damage this is. That's 20. Hold on. It only rolled it. That
Yep.
rolled it twice. No, that was just normal.
What level did you cast it at? It cast it
3rd.
at 3rd.
Yeah.
So,
do I need to roll it again?
yeah,
for
you
the-
roll again.
All right. So that's 38 damage total for that one.
Okay.
She's out.
Unconscious.
Aw. Well, I'm going to now have to. I was going to do. You're unconscious.
Mhm.
So I was 25. I can't get into range. It's 50. Nope, 60 exactly to get in front of Husk. I fly straight into Husk. That was 25
Bet
plus
you can try.
35 equals 60. I'm
That'll-
going to action surge and try to inflict wound on Husk since it seems to be going so well.
Okay.
Is Husk spawned in yet?
No.
I haven't come
Oh.
out of the hole yet.
I
But
thought.
yes,
I
waste
thought that
them
was,
slots.
Damn.
No,
Alright.
I won't.
that was my bad. I thought he came out already.
Apologies.
Still in the
No.
class. I'm sorry.
You
The
can
imp was doing something and I got confused.
you can see the imp.
Yes. I am not going to inflict wounds.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Do you want me to?
Well-
I will help you out. That the imp is not resistant to that.
no, I'm good. I want to save that for you guys. I guess I will just breath attack the. I'm just going to breath attack the down person as my bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Curb stomped me like the fax machine from Office Space. Let's go.
All right.
don't
One
get that, but okay.
failed death saving throw on that. Anything else, Petro?
I'm gonna move right here,
Okay.
right there, and then that's my whole thing.
Sounds good. After Petro, Socks.
All my friends are dead.
Just wait from the box. I want to be your friend.
Meow. I will move like. Oh no, I don't have my things on. I want to stay out of this bubble of showing you who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I will move down here, line up my shot, and take 2 attacks against. I'm gonna stick with what I know, which is Vex.
Okay.
Who's Bex?
Sorry.
Let go.
Echo.
Let
It's
go.
the B. It's the B. I know it.
I'm so sorry.
Blondie Bex.
Okay.
First attack, 26 and 28. That is going to hit.
Absolutely.
Second one is a 22, is the higher.
22 does not hit.
22 misses. Third attack, 27, 27. That's going to hit.
All right, so 2 shots worth of damage. Can I re-roll the first one?
Yeah.
The 2. Okay,
I mean,
cool.
really, you should re-roll it after you say it, but you're a sub. I'm going to let you do it.
I appreciate the spoon you have given me. All right, so 11 and 13.
11 and 13 for a total of 24 points of damage.
Damage.
Yes, there it is. 24. Yep. All right. Anything else, Socks?
I think I'm just gonna take like the rest of my movement
Mm-hmm.
to like just back up. I don't want him to take like 1 step and see me.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll hang out in there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take 1 step forward. So I'll just jump behind this thing.
All right.
Cool, done. Sorry.
No, you're good. You can go prone or if you want to get cover. Full cover.
If I go prone, will I be able to see? No,
No.
right?
No.
Okay, then no. I'm just gonna
All right.
jump behind there.
Sounds good. After Socks, Husk.
So Husk is going to look at the map. He's going to come on out. He's going to take 5 feet of steps over here and realize that everyone is so lovely and amazing grouped up together. And I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance on their entire face holes. So Sickening Radiance is a 30-foot radius. I'm going to center it on this sphere right here.
Okay. I'll get
for-
something with a 30-foot radius.
For those of you on the opposite team, when you start your turn, you'll be taking 4d10 radiant damage on a failed Constitution saving throw, and get 1 level of exhaustion. That's your start.
Okay.
And my imp doesn't have a bow because I didn't give him a bow. But he's going to. You see me just kind of grin, and the imp flip all of you off.
Okay.
And I'm going to, since nobody can see me. Well, yeah, nobody can see me at the moment. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
I don't know why they can't see you, but okay.
I thought I was in darkness. I'm sorry. Is there?
I mean, they have a ton of vision, so yeah.
Okay. I have tons of range and tons of movement. I did take the boon to haste,
Okay.
so I'm just going to come over here. Cody, correct me if I'm wrong. They can't see me over here.
They can still see you, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where they can and can't see.
I would
based
say
off-
probably back around this wall would be the first place they don't have line of sight.
Yeah, I'll move and pop out. That's
Or over here. Yeah, everyone has a bunch of dark vision. So,
fine. Oh, I'm gonna hide behind the wall. It's
There
fine.
you go.
You saw me run over
And
there, then.
yep.
And I have a 60-foot lantern, so
Yeah.
yeah. Also,
Okay.
Husk, real quick, does your spell also affect your teammate?
Yeah, we already
does.
discussed it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted to move it so he didn't hit you. So
Okay.
This is how I want to go.
okay.
After Husk, Twinkle, you want a death save or you want to respawn?
Let's respawn.
All right, respawn for the full turn. What you want to do?
Oh, okay. Bonus action rage, and I'm going to take Guardian of Nature again,
Okay.
and do I still have Long Strider cast on me?
Duration is duration.
Thank you. Okay, apologies. I'm going to back to the damn map, Megan. Okay. So 40 plus 20. So I have 60 feet of movement, but I can't get into melee with them. So I'm going to, I'm gonna use my little clicker, and I'm gonna go this way for 20 feet.
Okay. 25 feet there.
25. Excuse me, and then so 25. I have 45 left. I'm gonna get to the chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna try opening it and see.
All right, investigation check.
It's a 4.
All right. Well, you do still get the boon. You're going to take 30 points of damage and be restrained. Roll your d6.
Thank you. 4.
4. All right. The boon is, I believe that is the boon of penetration, ignoring resistances. Who would you like to give that to?
I'm gonna give that to Sucks Midnight.
To Sucks Midnight. All right. Sounds good. After Twinkle, it is to the top. Let go.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw at the start of the turn.
Gotcha. Ooh. 17?
Husk. What's the DC?
Sorry, I missed that. I thought she was attacking somebody else. Go ahead, Blondie. What was that?
What is this?
17 on the con save.
Oh, that is. I bring it back up just to make sure.
Spell save DC of 16 for Husk. So that is a success.
Okay. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 30 right there. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself
Okay.
at 2nd level. Or wow, 9. And I'm going to teleport to there. And then that is it for me.
Sorry, Sickening Radiance is giving me 2 different numbers in 2 different spaces. But yes, 16.
Okay. What was the amount of healing, Leko? I'm sorry.
It was 9 points of healing.
9 points of healing. All right. And up next is Tacklin.
Alright, so let me do my save. Con save, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna make it. 14.
All right.
Okay, 40-10.
Gross.
For a total of 18 damage, and you have 1 level of exhaustion,
Okay. Let's take
which
that.
is his ability checks at this level.
Okay, and I gave myself 1 exhaustion, so I don't forget. Alright, so I don't like this. As you just see me spit up just a little bit of blood. I'm still doing okay. I did see a bunch of friends run this way. Oh. But you,
Hello,
you, sir, are the
friend.
one that cast that spell. Hello. We meet again. I hope you're ready for this. And then I'm gonna start swinging. So first attack. 28.
28 hits. I'm going to go ahead and make that con save now.
Yep.
And I fail, so everyone else after tackling is good on that damage. It goes away.
Okay.
Wonderful. All right. So
Actually, I have
first attack
advantage. Sorry,
is-
go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. 28.
So I make it. So what was the damage?
28.
28, 14. I rolled a 22.
Oh,
so
actually,
that,
I'm sorry. Hang on. It is 23. I don't have hex anymore. Well, no, I don't have hex anymore.
I was hexed.
not on me. Cody, it
Well-
was 20, 40. What was the damage?
So I removed the last dice that rolled, which was a 5, because that's what my hex was. So it's 23.
23, and I got
Plus 28,
11
yeah.
on the con save. I got a 22 on the con save, which is
That's a success.
okay.
Sorry
would-
about that.
Like
Go ahead.
to use my reaction
Okay.
to remove some of that damage
Go for
before
it.
we get too far. Apologies.
Mhm.
4 points.
Fair
Okay.
enough. I'll take it.
All right. On the next attack, though, I am going to spend a key point to fire up. So I get the 10 feet of range and can bump it, which 13 I don't think hits.
No.
It does not.
All right. So I'm going to spend another key to bonus action Flurry of Blows. So 2 more attacks. Uh, 18.
Does not hit.
Okay. Oh, nat 20. So
It-
with
it
this,
hits.
I'm gonna, yeah. So with this, I'm gonna pump this hit up with 3 key points, to do 3d10 fire on top of it, and that
Okay.
does that double with it?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll the 6d10 first. Yep, it's 1d10 per key. This is fire. Alright, so that's 41 from fire. And then I'll roll this twice here. So 20 and then 24. So 44 on top of 41. So 45? 85.
Sickening Radiance drops, and so does Husk.
Okay.
And then I will. Yeah, I get 1 more attack with the hasted action, which does a 22 or 22 hit.
22 just hits. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and that one was the hasted action.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to move down to Twinkle again.
Who failed the saves for Husk, correct?
Correct.
Attack what brought me down. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm done with my turn.
All right. After tackling Petro.
I am going to fly 40 feet next to in this direction. I see Twinkle.
Okay.
I can stand right here, correct? Right here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can barely see that spot, so I was not sure if I could stand there.
Yeah, you can
Right.
stand there.
All right, and I'm going to inflict wounds again because it did so well last time.
Okay.
Like, all right, round 2. Let's see if mini murder balls hits you again. Okay, so 26,
Yeah.
22 damage.
Okay.
All right, and I am going to action surge, inflict wounds at 2nd level. The amount of third levels. I'm 15 misses, I'm guessing.
Misses.
All right. Then I would like to bonus action beam breath you again.
Dex saving throw.
Dex save.
Dex save.
21.
You
That
pass 15
succeeds.
damage.
15 points of damage.
Thank you.
And I am done. I'm just going to stay here.
Okay, after Petro, it is Socks.
Socks Midnight cannot see anyone, so they also cannot see him.
Just a heads up, that is the end of the blue team's turn. That's a 6-point penalty. Any other points scored would be halved for them, although we only have a few minutes left to play. So,
Alright. Socks Midnight moved 45 feet to get here, and I see Bex, so I'm gonna take my hasted action.
okay.
Little shot.
Exlandi.
Alright, both of those are 29, which I assume will hit
Absolutely.
for 11 damage. That was 45 to get there, so I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay.
$75 to get here.
Okay.
Still within my 80.
Mhm.
I'm gonna see Twinkle, and I am going to shout meow, not
Meow.
as a inspiration, but instead as a healing word. The healing word is meow.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is 13 healing. There you go.
Damn. Okay.
You're welcome. I'm a versatile cat.
Cat of all trades, if you will.
Yeah.
And then using my feline agility.
You still have an attack left, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, great. Keep going.
But I'm just gonna duck back here.
Okay.
Because I don't want to attack either Tacklin or Petro. Instead, I'm going to attack Lacko. Remembered your name this time.
Hey.
For 2 more attacks. So my haste action plus 2 for just regular attacks. No.
First
Those
one's
are both 12s.
okay. 29 will hit.
For 12 damage.
23 total on that.
I am rough,
Okay.
by the way.
Good to know. I think that's it for Socks, right?
Correct.
Okay. Husk, you're up.
I'm going to roll a d20, see if it works this time.
Okay, go for it.
It does not. I respawn. 'Cause it's
Okay.
a 3 with a 6, so.
Okay. Last turn of the game, Twinkle.
Blondie, I'm so sorry. Did you say that you were looking
Oh,
rough?
Actually, Cody, I'm going to have the imp move the 40 feet and attack Leko.
Okay.
This is the only thing I can really do.
Yep, go for it. And yes, she did.
24? Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then we will do 1d4 plus 3. 6 damage and I need you to make a Constitution 11 saving throw. Actually, you would take 3d6 damage regardless of that from the poison damage, but we see if you're poisoned. So, damn, that was nice. So you get a 13 damage poison damage on top of that. DC 11 Constitution saving throw. To let go Blondie.
Con save?
Yes, please.
Con save. 16?
16, go ahead. It meets it on mine.
You're good.
So yeah, you're good. You're not poisoned.
Sweet.
All right, Twinkle.
So I'm going to take, it's free action to take anything but healing for the crowd
Yeah.
wounds.
Yep.
Apologies. I'm taking our last little bit and we're going to haste. So she's going to move through. No, Megan, come the fuck on. We're going to move through you guys real quick. So if you want to take attacks, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
You can disengage with haste, right?
For the hasted action, if she
Yeah,
wants
that's
to.
an action. I don't want to do that.
So there you go.
My goodness.
I'm gonna make the attack too.
Okay.
Are you going to move one more square, by the way, Megan, or are you stopping there?
Stopping there.
Oh, nope, you're still technically within
Yep.
feet of me.
Net.
Nat 20 from tackling.
Third.
Oh, what was that?
You hit Nat 20. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nope, I thought Twinkle had said something. So
No,
I've got
I
a
said-
39.
39 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Were you raged?
I am.
Okay, so it's 4 points of bludgeoning, 5 points of
So-
5 points of poison.
Bludgeoning's
I get
the
to
only thing that matters, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get 2 points back. Thank you. I'm going to bonus action second wind.
Okay.
You're a cock and I hate you. 2 whole points.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to 3 attacks on Leko
Cody,
with.
Yes.
my thing says whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you attacks a creature other than me, even though I can't see Leko, can I still use that or no?
Yes.
Okay, the first one's I'm using my disadvantage thing again then.
Thank you. Everything else is going to be an advantage because of the Guardian. Yeah, 29 hits. I'm going to roll my hits real quick, if that's okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so that's 1. Yep.
First one
28
hit.
hits.
29 hits. 28 hits. Third attack coming out.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. Natural 20. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Let's do the damage separately and in order. How many hit points do you have left? Leko.
23.
23. All right, let's start with the first one.
Okay. Oh, now you want to say it's. Oh, fuck you. You're such a dick.
Oh, it wants to do the critical.
It really does.
Go
now
for it.
you want to.
Go ahead.
I don't fucking understand. The 2 I get to reroll.
Yep.
Okay, even better. So 8 plus 9. Or no, excuse me, 8 plus 1. So 9 doubled to 18 plus 3.
Double the dice. You roll twice the number of so the 2d. So roll the 2d10 plus 6. So that's 9 plus 6 for 15 plus 3 for 18, and then you have force and poison and nonsense to add on to that, right?
I do.
Yeah,
because I've
let's.
never crit with this before.
That sounds good.
Sorry, I know that's why you wanted to
No,
do it
no, no.
last.
You're fine. This is what we're. This is it. Let's see it.
Oh, it just takes five poison.
Okay.
Flat, and then, so I roll 4 more d6s. Okay.
Ow.
15.
Okay. So that is 36 points of damage on the crit. Did that add in your brutal critical die?
No. Fuck. Thank you. Damn it, Megan.
It's nothing to. You're fine.
Plus 9. Plus 9.
Okay. So the critical is 45.
I'm down.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll the damage on the other two, and I'll make it all make sense.
Okay. 14 plus 3, so 17.
Okay.
Plus 9, so 26.
Okay.
And 16 plus 3, 19. Plus 9.
28.
Yeah.
How many hit points did you have, Leko?
23.
23. So the first hit knocks Leko unconscious. You can force the respawn with the next 2 hits, which you will score more or roughly the same, turning around dealing that damage to Petro, because his armor class is essentially the same. So you tell me where you want it to go.
It's equal if I respawn her or hit Petro.
It might be like 1 point difference.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not going to win us. So I'll just, I'll hit Petro.
Okay.
Leko's been very nice.
Sounds good. So that is 53 plus 45 is 98 points of damage in the round. So that is going to be the end of our match. Very well fought. It comes to this small to ride. 73 Murderball Cultist, 96. Nicely done, everybody. We are going to say good night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do follow the socials. Join us on the Discord. Check out the wreckage when we get around to it. We'll see you guys next time. But until then, be cool.